Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we're looking at Power Rangers Ranger Academy issue 11, the penultimate issue. And I said that probably completely wrong. So why do I feel like I've got my positioning all wrong? And I'm just going to be very annoying when I'm recording, so I do apologize. Right, let's get back into position. Written by Maria Ingrande Mora, illustrations by Mi-Gyeong, colors by Joanna Livont, and letters by Ed Dukeshire. So, the team are all ready to go back to Ranger Academy to take on Dark Specter. They believe that they've got a weapon which they are trying to secure. However, that weapon is not fragile, and Sage's dad, Renef, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce it at all, is going to go with them because this is his burden to sort of bear. So they're having a few reminiscent moments in terms of Sage tells her dad about going to a dance and how she wore a suit. And it reminds him of the friendships that he once had back in the day. So there's also this weird signaling coming on over the page, and it's clearly coming from Ranger Academy. It's clearly getting louder, etc. So Memphis and Tula have a moment about her departure. However, she was expelled, etc. And she says that they basically have a moment there together, which is really, really nice. They get back to Rage Academy, which clearly has been overtaken by Dark Specter. So they're going to land, and they're not leaving until everybody is safe. So they have a plan. They go in, and Dark Specter has taken over the headmaster and gloats and says, "Have you come to die with your friends?" So make yourself comfortable. You know, you're not going anywhere. Now, the thing with Dark Specter being in here, although he can almost be anywhere in Ranger Academy, there's a few places that he can't. He's actually using the students and teachers that can become Power Rangers to attack the Academy. So similar in Darkest Hour, and I'm not sure that's how this is related or whether this is new, if that makes sense. Because surely if this Dark Specter is ravaged into the future, he has discovered that also he is failed by Shaw. So Nika rocks up, which is great, and he has a moment with his old friend where they catch up. And he says that most of the students are safe. I still feel like there is something more to him that we're missing, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. So he says, can we help find some of the folks that are missing? So they go to the underground caverns, which Tula didn't know because she's a sucker for rules, etc. Also, Sage notes that every time she's sort of near Dark Specter headmaster, she sort of feels a bit sick. So the story is told about how the headmaster is he's possessing anyone who morphs. So every time you morph, he can possess you. So similar to Darkest Hour. So I'm not sure. It would have been nice if they put that caveat perhaps in, that this is happening, because then it would have every time I've been talking about this, it would have made more sense rather than him returning. It's just that story back there rolling into this. Okay. And I was always of the mind that Ranger Academy would get good when things go sour, like really sour. This is that sour moment. Unfortunately, it's going to finish next issue, so which is a shame because that would have rolled over quite nicely. So they've got the weapons, but there's still lots of risk involved in terms of freeing everybody else. And they're talking about grudges, etc. And then this is when Ranif says, well, if anyone's got a grudge, I've been working on mine for a long time. His friend was murdered. His friends were murdered. So he has a morpher. He gives it a little morph. And he's told to stop showing off. But it was more about dusting off those cobwebs. So they all go into action. However, Tula gets into trouble and Maphis has to morph. And, well, that means she's possessed, which is awful. And it all leads them to the moment of truth where they are about to set off the thing. Renif cannot morph. I'm not sure if he's being held back. And the machine is working. And this is where she said it should work. It should be doing fine. And she says something's missing. Well, guess what, people? It's not the betrayal I thought it was going to be. But Memphis took a part of it. To be concluded. What an ending. That was great. I really loved this issue. This issue was great. It was nice little reunions. Nice sort of goal. It had the whole little character developments in there. Beautiful art. And it all ended very well to lead us into that final issue of Ranger Academy story. And I've got to say, I've enjoyed this run more than I thought I would. So there we have it. So hope you like my run through. Please do support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you to those already subscribed. Please look after yourself and embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.